Alert! 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 This is your AI speaking. New location detected. It seems you are in Vienna. You are not allowed to play any heavy metal music here. Maestro, please play some classical composition immediately. Alert! 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 Bogo, if you are going to stick with the classical music, we need to change your conference topic. Hold on. Calculating. Loading. Your new topic is... Oh? Writing the best regular expression in Haskell. Congratulations.
We continue with the metal music. Thank you. Thank you for... Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. All right. Let me grab one microphone. Ooh. Can you guys hear me? Awesome. Yeah. I promise to, not promise, but I have the tendency to walk a lot, and that's why I'm having this microphone, which I'm a disaster for the media team here, which they're doing really great job. Great job, guys. Thank you. All right. So, heavy metal today. Yeah, I'll call it later. Today's topic is about heavy metal, having fun, and how we all as humans are wired to have a lot of fun. There's a disclaimer that you might hear from me a lot of bad words. Please ignore them. They are aligned with the code of conduct, and you can expect a lot of unexpected things, so please be warned. All right, so this is my first call after COVID. I stayed, as probably most of you, at home, working, not meeting a lot of people, so I lost my ability to speak in front of people. So this is my first talk after so many years, and yeah, please bear with me. I might do some stupid things, but yeah, it's normal. So I was asking, some speakers that I know, how do you deal with that? Because one of my friends told me, you need to imagine your audience naked. I said, all right, this is not appropriate anymore. So what else I can do? And I read an article of one speaker, I don't know, I don't see him here, Christian. So he said, there are two things that you should do. The first one is be yourself. Here I am. The second one is focus on the value of your presentation. So I'll try to do that. Thank you. So I'm not her, obviously, but since the topic is heavy metal, she's a lead singer of one of the best heavy metal or industrial metal, best fucking metal, if you will, groups, Arch Enemy, and it's all related to me. I will tell you how later. So, hello, my name is Bogumil. Most people call me Bogo, as buy one, get one, because it's easy to remember. I started my career in IT long time ago. I was like a servant to programmers. I was webmaster, doing some HTML and stuff. And now, 20 plus years later, I'm a director at a big ass company. But I'm not allowed to mention the name because I don't represent them. I'm talking about, this talk is coming from my heart. It has nothing to do with who employs me at the moment. I'm contributing to Mozilla, I'm contributing to Firefox, I'm contributing to Fedora and some other projects. Don't Google me, you'll find some embarrassing things about me. Please don't do that. Why heavy metal, you might ask? I was in Pilsen in the Czech Republic, where I live. I live in the Czech Republic. I was in Pilsen for a 3-day metal festival, and she was one of the singers there. And after a lot of beer, a lot of nice music, a lot of meeting with people and friends, I realized that at work I don't feel happy. Not that I didn't realize that before, but after that it was like, hey, something is really wrong. Then I'm a curious person. I really like when there is a problem to try to understand, what the hell happened. So this talk is a study, if you will, a short one, of course, full of a lot of videos and images to go through this journey with you together today. I prepared a lot of, talking points, but they're useless now because my talk has been changed to Haskell, and everything here it says Haskell is a language which no one uses anymore. So I'm not allowed to speak like that because probably I'll offend some people. All right. Okay, let's get started then. Yeah. Sorry. So the plot is the heavy metal concert was a trigger that actually made me think about all of the questions that we will discover in the next slides. And my goal today for you, it's the same video on loop. My goal today for you is to use this event and my shitty talk to start thinking about, to be the catalyst to think about how you can have more fun in your work life. For the rest, I'm not responsible for. All right, so section 1 to 3. Sorry, I had to look because, something happened with my computer. We used to have a lot of fun while working in the industry a lot of time ago. Probably you have fun right now. I'm not sure about it. I was talking to some people today, and they asked me, hey, what's your title topic? I said, fun at work. And they said, hey, we don't have fun at work. We just work. I said, okay, let's change that. So I'll do a history retrospective, quickly, of course, to what happened. So I'll move here, because there is a lot of video material. And first, we had something called the chair rowing. Does anyone remember that? Come on, guys. No? All right, so behold. It's loading. It's loading. It's loading. It's loading. Yes. And yes. So we used to do that in the office all the time. Different modification, you can find different videos on how people do it. It's really good. Once actually we use that to decide which team will break the bad news to the customer that the deployment will not happen anytime soon. So this is a really good activity. The other item I want to show you, 2 items are we created as a community, of course, a lot of interesting and funny videos showing the fun part of the world. The first one is a song called Every OS Sucks. Does anyone know that? And the second one I'll show you, but not the whole video because they'll kick me out. But I'll share resources with you so you can go and look at it, and you can use your favorite search engine, which is not Google, obviously, to look at it. The second video is about a language, not Haskell, called Java. Does anyone remember Java? Okay, 1, 2, 3, cool. It's a kind of a commercial event, but for another community-driven conference. And I'll play you short videos from those two activities. All right.
Well, way back in the olden times, my computer worked for me. I'd go out and play all night and day on the Zork 1, 2, and 3. The Amiga VIC-20 and the Sinclair 2, the TRS-80 and the Apple II, they did what they were supposed to do. It wasn't much, but it was enough. But then Xerox made a prototype. Steve Jobs came on the scene. Red of mice and menus, Windows icons and trash, a bitmap screen. Old Stevie said to Xerox, "Boys, turn your heads and cough." And when no one was looking, he ripped their interfaces off. Stole every feature that he had seen, put it in a cute box with a tiny little screen. Mac OS 1 ran that machine, only cost $5,000. But it was slow, it was buggy, so they wrote it again, and now...
We have to leave. They're terminating Java.
With the increasing controversy surrounding its security, Java is under fire again.
It's supposed to write ones run everywhere, but it's all like write ones ruin everything.
Using compiled to write code to run equally for all, not like communism or Nazism. It's a virus.
It's a virus.
It is a virus. Java.
All right, yeah. Some of the videos might be inappropriate, but you should look at them with an open mind and understand what the artist wanted to say. The video about Java is from one team called JavaZone. They organize a conference in the Nordics. They have like 3, 4 of those. So I really encourage you to go and discover them there in one of the popular video sites. And Every OS Sucks, they have a lot of variation. And if there is like a sysadmin here, there is another song called the sysadmin song. So you can go and look at it. It's really interesting. So the next fun activity we did, and please tell me that you did it, the Nerf battles. You know what a Nerf is? All right, I see one person doing that. Okay. Can I see more hands, please? All right. Cool. So we love killing people in the office, right? Especially your manager or the sales guys. Wow. There is another funny video about IT versus sales guys. It's called The World of the Office. The screenshots from there. All of my pictures are copyrighted and not by me. So that's why I don't want to share slides with anyone. But again, I encourage you to go and look for this amazing video called Office Wars, and many other things. So I think this is. Oh, another one. Does anyone remember the Pigeon protocol? It's IP over avian carrier. So some guy decided that it's really nice to do a protocol for carrying packets, internet packets, of course, with pigeons. There is the first revision you see from 1990. There is another version with quality added into 1999. And in 2001, the Bergen Linux user group actually proved that it's working by sending a pigeon from one location to another location, and using the protocol and all of the security measures, not security, but all of the measures. And there is a report if you want to do that. So we had a lot of fun, right? Why we're not having? What happened to us? You see copyrighted picture. So I'll try to dig in. I ask a lot of friends. This is not just coming from my imagination. I'll ask friends and peers from HackerNoon, from Reddit, good site, from Twitter, I don't like it, from Mastodon, follow me there, and from Blue Sky, and from forums, and from people that I know outside of the internet. And they really shared a lot of good stories with me, saying, Bogo, you're right, but, and there is this text going on or a conversation. And I got a lot of statistics, let's say, or opinions that actually I understood that the problem is even worse than I imagined. So the first reason I actually created it's a 5-reason study, but we don't have time now to go through all of them. Some of them were like, it's related to our ego. The second one was related to money. The third one was related to something called a forced happiness or forced fun. And the two of them, the rest two, I'll be talking right now. The first one is there is a lot of stress at work. Is there anyone who actually started hacking and coding in the 2000s or 1990s or? Cool, all right. So I don't know how was it with you, but I was more than happy to stay, for example, after work. And what to do? To continue working. Not because someone asked me to do that, because it was fun. We were discovering new libraries, we were discovering new ideas. We didn't have any customers to tell us what to do, so we did it because we wanted. Then, at some point, the development community decided that, hey, passion is good, but we need to start structuring things. So the development community, we as a community, we created a magical thing called Agile, right? Agile Manifesto. And it was good in the beginning, right? It was all of the good practices put in a way that we, as developers, can optimize our world and how we work. Then, at some point, the industry boomed, right? There are lots of investors, a lot of startups. Then Agile was moved more like an instrument to control development instead of actually having the development empowered by it. And a lot of other things. You probably know more than me because I stopped working as a programmer a long time ago. But this is going on. This is going on and on. And with, let's say, with all of that pressure to deliver value, we actually invented a department called marketing that actually goes, sorry for any marketing people here, I might offend them, marketing that actually goes to customers and convince them what they do, convince them what they need. So we need to develop it and sell it to them. So with all of that pressure, all of those events that are going on, and I'm just touching the surface, we understand that there is no time for fun. I call this bullshit. Sorry for my French. I mean, from my work, I understand that from my work, when someone tells me, hey, Bogo, I don't have time to do that, that's probably most time the case of having a wrong priorities in life, in work life, of course. There is always time to do something good. And of course, doing something good is like having fun. The other thing that, we cannot control, more or less, is this little device. It's called mobile phone. I'm so happy that I don't see a lot of people writing on their mobile phones while I'm talking my stuff here. But there is significant group of people that are addicted to their phones, going and scrolling all the time, using social media for searching, for validity of their opinion or to be happy, like a false happiness. And this becomes like an epidemic, according to me. All right, so we went through some of the items, like what it was fun before, what could be fun, what are the reasons that we don't have fun. So to finish, I would like to talk about with you in the next 5 minutes what we can do about it. Right, we have a problem definition, we have a proof to state that, hey, there is something good that was going in the past, and now we need to do something about it. That is my call for you, the trigger, if you remember from the third slide, to start thinking about fun in your life. So, reduce the distraction, right? So, little phone. There are two usually ways on how you can solve that. Of course, I'm not telling you to forget your phone, but to reduce the time that you spend on it, to be smart. The first one is this little book, How to Break Up with Your Phone, really good one. And if you're really good at the quiz today, you might actually win it. It's over here. And the second actually way of do that is it's like this. It's too drastic, right? By the way, I stole this phone from you, from some pocket during the lunch break. That's not my phone. My phone is right here. Oh, where's my phone? Okay, that's not my phone. So check your pockets. So the most important thing is to try to be creative. So maybe the fun that I showed you with the chair rowing and writing songs, maybe that's something that doesn't touch you. You say, that's bullshit. It could be, but try to imagine with your team or with yourself, of course, how do you define fun? What is the thing that you really want to do that and do it? Because it's really good. I mean, for example, I asked one of my teams, we were doing those, agile retrospectives, really boring stuff. But, I asked them, hey guys, how can we do this more fun? And I said, of course, being in the Czech Republic, they said, let's go to a bar. I said, okay. So we went to a bar. Ooh. Okay. So we went to a bar. We had a couple of drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, depending on what you want. And we had the best retrospective ever. We talked about all of the problems that we cannot talk during working hours in the office. I mentioned, the chair rowing for bringing the bad news to the customer. So be an inspiration for the others. Think about that. Create a video of you having fun. And maybe in 10 years on the same stage, I'll be talking about you and showing your examples instead of showing something, from the ancient times for most of you. All right, I believe this is the talk that I have. Thank you very much. Be creative, drink more beer, and locate the owner of that phone. Thank you very much. Sorry. So my talk was about having more time. So this book here, again, for JavaScript, you can, not JavaScript, breaking with your phone, you can take it as an award. And since I was talking about metal, there are 2 amazing books about metal as well you can win. And there is another one on how you can change your, I'm finishing, how you can change your mindset to start thinking about more fun. And also you can take one of those as an award from your exercises. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You're the best.